Hello again, Struck. Well, today I'm going back to Last Epoch to check patch 078 and the BC and the hotfixes that followed. I've been kind of busy with other games, so I didn't have time to check this earlier, but at least now I get to check it with all the hotfixes that have been applied since the update, so there's the little silver lining there. So without further ado, let's just jump into the game. Unfortunately, this game I think still doesn't have co-op, so I won't be able to play with my viewers as I normally do when it's possible. So there's a lot of stuff that the patch did, and wow, wait, please tell me they didn't lose my characters. No, there's two of my characters missing now. Fuck. Well, that's a great start. Like my higher level characters, my sorcerer and my druid, the beastmaster are missing. So it's just perfect. It's just perfect having some characters missing. Well, there's not much I can do about it. I'm just gonna have to play with my leash. So that's the one character I didn't want to play with right now was the leash. I really wanted to play on my mage, and that's just terrible. I'm gonna look into my saves folder to see if something might have been retained. So let's go and check where the saves are. First of all, I'm gonna Google where the Last Epoch saves are. Last Epoch saves. Save file location. So I found some information where the saves could be. How to transfer your Last Epoch character to another computer and blah blah blah. Software 11 Tower Games Last Epoch, blah. Where the hell do I find this? Yeah, that's gonna take a while. The player save data is stored in the registry. That's a very bad way of storing player data, I think. that might explain some stuff, but if they're really storing the player data in the registry, that's the first time I'm hearing about something like this, and it's terrible because I don't want to have to start over with my mage and my beastmaster just because the fucking player data was stored in the registry and not in like my documents or whatever, wherever they want to store it, another place. So right now I'm just kind of bummed about all of this, starting from the beginning of the stream. Pretty disappointed not being able to play my fucking saves. I'm just gonna quickly check in my games, maybe there is some leftover stuff there. Nope, I'm not seeing anything there. I'm gonna quickly try reading more about the save folder, maybe there are other places. Just to see. No, there is no other information. I think they really are keeping the save data in the registry. That's such a bizarre way. Well, fuck it, I'm gonna have to play with this hero for now, but... if only there was some sort of cloud saving or whatever. Or at least if it was locally saved, it should have been in my games, in my documents. And it's weird why one of my characters was retained but the others weren't. Why only this character was retained? I really don't feel like playing that one, but not much I can do about it. Okay, so where was I with this character? Did I complete the story? I think I completed the story with this character and that's when I ended it. Okay, just give me a moment. I'm gonna figure out where to start the new chapter. I'm assuming I need to go to this place to start the new chapter. Alright, I'm back. I had to remove my hoodie because it was warm here. So, is this the guy that sends me to the next chapter? Return to Hughroth. Where is Hughroth? Hughroth. Hughroth was blessing main quest. J. Where the hell was he? Don't tell me I need to go all the way back. Maybe it's Temple of Hughroth. Maybe I need to go there. But there's gonna be enemies if I remember. Wait, I forgot what this class was about. Reaper form, drain life, transplant, mark for death, harvest. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this one. And I can see, since the game is glitchy in regards to windowed mode, I can't see the numbers. I can't see my fucking hotkeys, seriously. They really need to fix this full screen, borderless full screen, borderless windowed mode. Because right now, if I play borderless windowed mode, I see black bars at the side of the screen. And I have to play on regular windowed, which means I don't see the bottom of my screen, like anything after this point. So pretty bad start, starting with bitching about stuff, but when the game gives me reasons to do so, not much I can do. And oh, it was QWE. Okay, that's what it was. And the frames per second didn't seem to have improved. There has been apparently a lot of optimizations. I'm still getting shit FPS in the game with very bad settings. I'm not even playing on medium everything. I think some things are on low. And yeah, I hope my quest is in this place. If it isn't, I'm gonna have to try and figure out where to start it. Come on. But how did this even happen? Like, if I'm fine with losing my data if all the character data is lost, if I didn't have a single character that I could play. But having lost 2 characters and just retained 1 character is kind of big bullshit. And not being able to recover my lost save. And why did only 2 get deleted but that one remained? Is the other thing I'm wondering. those health potions should be out to pick up, I guess. No. Come on. I keep pressing Q for potion, and Q is my skill rather than my potion. Still used to hotkeys from other games. I'm gonna need to reassign my hotkeys, I guess. But yeah, all the work that I've done so far kind of seems bad. Oh, and I'm spawning over here, but I think that's not where my quest is. But that was where I did the final quest I did in the story before. I'm assuming the NPC would have been here, because he wasn't in the town, from what I saw. Happening? Did it die? Oh, it finally died. Okay, so let's see if I can move to the next part now to see if the NPC is there. Just checking my overlays if everything's working. Where was the FPS counter? FPS counter. See, you can see my settings now. You can see how I'm kind of playing on very bad settings. I mean, okay, let's remove the grass density. And even then I've got the bad FPS that I do. Also, where can I see my FPS? There was an FPS counter in the game before. I'm not sure if I can show it again. Maybe they removed it. Oh, no, nope. Yeah, they removed the FPS counter, I guess, from the game. Or I can't find it. There used to be an option where I can select to see the FPS counter. Okay, well, let's leave it as it is for now. Where am I now? So that didn't take me where I wanted. Oh, fuck, where is my damn stupid quest now? It's not this guy. It's not this guy either. And I don't want to do arena. So where is the NPC? Hellrot. I'm gonna try and read. Maybe it still says something. Where? Where is Hellrot? I remember that the quest ended in this town before. When chapter 7 ended, it said this is where it ends. Now it's telling me to go this way. Let's do something. Let's remove this from the tracker. It's still telling me to go this way. I wish it would highlight on the map exactly where I need to be. Like when I'm here, it should highlight the zone where my quest is. Could it be in Gates of in this place?
Ah, finally back in my own time. Looks like some fools will have to die yet to find to get off this mountain.
It doesn't seem to be here. Okay, what if I teleport to this place? Where would it tell me to go? This is so bad. Okay, how do I check where my quest is? Seriously, if the game doesn't even tell you where to go, it just says return to Hellrot instead of return to Hellrot in the XYZ zone and put the zone name where XYZ is. If only I had my mage now instead of this leash. And this one was the least geared character I had, the least leveled character I had. It sucks to be the only one that survived. Okay, he's here, apparently, but I'm not returning to him, because I've not been here before, I think. Maybe I have been, but I don't remember.
Even the gods cannot observe what fate intends for us. Do not let it bind you. Farewell.
This is where we had that other female, I think, when there was that fire bird, and the other deity or whatever it's called, the other big creature. I think that's the place. Travel to Deep Harbor. Okay, I'm gonna travel to Deep Harbor. I quickly wanna check my stats. Glancing blows is fixed here. Okay, it's not so bad. The dodging is not so bad. What about my crit strike avoidance? Only 58% chance. Not that great, not that great. What's this thing? Some forged great helm. Oh, I think that got changed. By the way, I'm excited about the changes where certain affixes would only drop on certain types of armor, and there's gonna be class specific armor drops and stuff like that. Wait, what was the setting? Shift, okay. Wait, did it save my storage stashes? Oh yeah, it saved my storage stashes. So how did it save my fucking storage stash tabs? It saved this character, but I lost my sorcerer and I lost my fucking ritualist. How? And who the hell really... Why would the game keep the save data in the registry? This is just... I don't even have words to describe how bad this is. Wait, what's that? Oh, categories. Okay. It's saving my money also. And those stash tabs should have been on the site, if you have that many. But okay, that's fine. Still better to have it than not have it. I'm not sure what I was saving those items for, probably for crafting and other things like that. Alright, let's move towards the mission.
It eludes me. Feel my wrath. It eludes me.
Fuck. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. And the enemies somehow are super strong. Super strong enemies at my level. I don't remember this being that difficult when I was playing this hero before. Or maybe I just forgot. But I think from all the heroes I leveled up, this, if I remember correctly, this was one of the easiest ones. Because it was my third one to level up. And I kind of knew some of the things I want to be stacking stat-wise. Health potion. Yeah. It's gonna take a while until I reach that place. So if I remember correctly, my Q in this one was the health drain, and this one okay. Level 50. Man, my mage was so nicely leveled up. I'm gonna miss that one the most. I'm fine with losing my ritualist. I didn't really care that much about it. But my mage, I really liked how I healed it. still remembering how I used to combo this character. Until just a bit ago I didn't even reuse my Reaper form for this dashing thing, which I remembered existed. Takes a while when you haven't played in a long time. They also did a lot to the passive and active skills in terms of rearrangement or synergies and things that are needed to start investing points into those. I didn't read all of the stuff, but I read the stuff about the skills and passives, and I read about the user. I read the full patch notes for 0.7.8 and I read the hotfix ones, but I think the one where they were talking in detail about rebalancing skills and passives, I kind of skipped some of the skills that are not for classes that I play. But I kind of have some idea regarding what changed, but there was so much information. I'm probably remembering less than half of what I read. Let's see here, how did things change? Leash. Wait, did all my points get... oh, they respect my points. That makes sense why I'm so fucking squishy. Well, I don't remember what I had. Damn. I really don't remember what I had before. So this is spell? No. This is spell? No. Is this a spell? This is spell, okay. Health Leech gets transferred into increased damage. Alright, I'm gonna see which ones I want to get, because I really forgot what I had. I remember I was going for poison. I remember on this character I was going for poison and for bleeding stuff. Mostly health drain, poison and bleeding. I think I had things like those. And then I remember going for the crits. I remember having this one, ward gained on crit. I remember getting the ward stuff. Okay, so on Aqua White I still need like 20 points. 6 per point. Damage, this is armor and this is intelligence. I remember getting a lot of intelligence. Ward on nearby enemy death. I remember getting protections. So they've added some of the new stuff here. Like that's some new stuff. That's for minions. Poison damage. So let's decide if I want to go for poison. I'm doing mostly necrotic damage, so I will get that thing, necrotic damage, but I'm probably gonna get this. Might get this as well, we'll see. This works very well with Reaper form when I'm at low HP of the Reaper form. But I really forgot what I was going for when I was building stuff. Well, okay, let's start with maybe starting with this, some intelligence, then do I want damage or armor, or do I want ward gained on nearby enemy death? 10% chance to gain ward, okay. I could get protections from vitality and be more tanky. Let's do 1, 2, 3. That's some little bit of protection that I'm not sure I really need it. When the damage leaves you below half health, you summon a Revenant, a melee minion with decaying HP whose damage scales with your intelligence. Okay, that's not for me. I'm not on a minion build. Increase HP regain, reduced HP drain. Oh, that's health drain for me. So that's things, not me draining HP and wife stealing, but that's when something is draining my own HP is reduced. Did I get 20 points here? 20 points. Actually, I'm over 20. I think I'm over 20, or maybe exactly 20. Maybe that's exactly 20. Okay, now English. Okay, we got some increased so barrier grants additional ward, so that's this one, equal to my vitality. Okay. Health leech increasing the damage. I don't want to convert it though, I'd rather keep HP leech. Increase damage over time. Does this count as damage? Yeah, this counts as damage over time. Let me quickly see what I had in my skill trees. Oh, I've got a free skill tree. Which of my spells is not on a skill tree? Reperform has one, Drain Life has one, Transplant doesn't have one, Harvest and Mark for Death have one. So, can I get something for Transplant? And is there something new? I think I saw some new skills on the patch notes. I'm wondering if I should replace Transplant with something. First I'm gonna quickly check the patch notes, and good afternoon Craig. This game is still not out from beta, by the way. It's still not out from beta. As for the patch notes, by the way, anyone who is wondering what they are, lepatch. That's the link. You should be seeing the link there. So I'm gonna quickly check what the new skills were. I remember there being new skills. There should be new skills. I'm wondering if one of them was. Okay, new skills and trees. Dead Seal, Spirit Plague. Okay, Dead Seal and Spirit Plague are the things I'm interested in right now. So Spirit Plague is this one. Death Seal. Where is Death Seal? It's probably on the Necro. Let me check quickly. Okay. Wait. C? No. P? P. Okay. Death Seal is here. Alright. I'm gonna get it then. And see what it is. Toggle to remove all ward and seal your HP, preventing it from going above its current value for 5 seconds. Deal more damage equal to your percent missing HP and take less damage equal to half your percent missing HP. Reactivate to unleash a wave of death dealing. Alright. For now I'm gonna probably test Spirit Plague. Cause why not? I guess why not. Let's remove transplant. I'm gonna have no mobility without transplant, but it's gonna be interesting to play with that, to see what it does. Spirit Plague curses a target with a powerful necrotic damage over time for 3 seconds, spreads to a single nearby target when the initial target dies. So first of all we've got ward gained per point. You gain ward when hitting an enemy afflicted by Spirit Plague. That seems like what I wanna do. Spirit Plague spreads when you critically strike an afflicted target. You have a chance to spread Spirit Plague when you hit an afflicted enemy. And then we've got bleed stuff. Bleed stacks inflicted 1 per point. Increase global damage over time. This is nice, because that's gonna increase my other stuff maybe, not just this one. Yeah, when I inflict a target, more damage over time. Chance to bleed on hitting afflicted enemy. That can go to 100%. Wow, okay. Increase bleed effect 40% per point. Bleed stacks on you 1 per point. Okay. Mana gain on kill. Okay. More damage, up to 50%. Multiplicative with other modifiers. Spirit Plague deals more damage, multiplicative with other modifiers, but spreads in a smaller area. Spirit Plague spreads to additional targets but costs more mana. Plagues targets. Enemies you inflict with Spirit Plague are also inflicted by Plague, an ailment that deals poison. I wanna click on Plague. An ailment that deals poison damage over time, lasts 4 seconds and spreads between enemies. I wanna go for a Plague build, I think. Increase Plague effect 50% per point. Okay. Plague inflicted by Spirit Plague lasts longer. Plague duration 50% per point. Is there a necrotic version instead of just poison, by the way? Enemies afflicted by Spirit Plague are now also slowed. Enemies afflicted by Spirit Plague deal less damage. Okay, that's another thing I'm gonna get. 3 points, so 18% less damage they would be dealing around the target, but costs no mana. And increased area. Okay. Now deal significantly more damage, but no longer spreads. Okay. Increase global spell damage per stack. How many times can it stack? It doesn't say. Okay. What about this side? Increase mana efficiency. Increase duration. Spreads after duration. This does not affect maximum number of spreads. Enemies inflicted are also inflicted with poison for the same duration. Oh, amazing. I'm probably gonna go for Plague Bearer and Toxic Transmission. If I can squeeze some points here, I'm gonna need 1, then 3 points here, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then I'm gonna see after that. So I've got kind of planned out what I want to be doing with this skill. Wait, shit, I clicked outside of my game. Overall, that's a fun skill. But still bummed about losing my other two characters somehow, and just keeping this character unharmed by the data walls, by the safe walls. So now I don't have as much mobility. I'm gonna have to find other sources of mobility. Oh, is that a gambling NPC? No, just a regular. How am I doing with the crafting materials? I think it's this way maybe? No, wait, where do I need to go? It says this way.
It eludes me. It eludes me. It eludes me. It eludes
Come on,
me.
move. So losing some of the mobility, but I think overall having plague would be better. Oh, and I forgot to allocate my skill points. I wanted some poison. Wondering if I should invest points here or just keep pumping other stuff. I'm gonna go for a more glass cannon setup, I guess. Poison penetration, this is what I wanna max out. Got 9 points left. All protections on potion use. Okay, interesting. Spell necrotic damage of what? What spell necrotic damage? I remember using this before. Crit strike chance per point. What's my crit strike chance right now? 6%. 9. And 3 unspent points, crit multiplier, or do I want this one? Do I want more survivability now? I'm gonna get this for some survivability. Just until later. Maybe I can remove it when I don't need it. It's gonna take a while to get used to the new skill setup, but so I need to use my Mark for Death first and then Spirit Plague and Drain Life. That seems to be the right rotation. Okay, that's not bad. It's doing some damage.
Feel my wrath.
All right. Keep messing up with the rotation and using a different skill first. Maybe I should replace those with each other. This one goes here, this one goes here, and maybe that's gonna be easier to make sure I'm using the right skills first. In fact, let's do it like this. I think that's gonna be better.
Wither before me.
Oh, did I just get a unique? It looked like I got a unique. No, it's something. It seemed like a unique drop, but maybe just an effect of a spell of an enemy. Alright. Let's get the new one. Keep pressing Q for my potion. I'm so used to having Q and E being my HP and mana potions instead of one being my HP potion. I'm gonna probably have to change my hotkeys later. How was the zooming out for the map? I think there was a way to zoom out, if I'm not mistaken.
Feel my wrath.
Okay. Wait, what was there? A shrine. What type of shrine? Drops idols. Okay. Let's see what idols we can get. can't wait for multiplayer to be added in this game, so I can probably focus on more offensive builds and have others be the healers and tanks. I can be the DPS. Oh fuck, I out and tapped. Fuck, I clicked outside of my game in my browser. Okay, just a second to open up the game again. There we go. I need an option. First of all, I need the windowed mode to work properly. Right now, the lowest part, if you see the top of my cursor, this is where I don't see underneath. Underneath this part here, where the top of my cursor is, anything beneath that I don't see on my screen. And because I'm using windowed mode and it has a white border at the top. And if I switch to borderless full screen, on this side and on this side I have black bars because my monitor's native resolution is ultra wide and I'm playing on 16:9. And games like Wilson, Chaos Bane, Torchlight, other games I've played don't have this shitty thing. I've only had this problem with Unity games, where when I'm playing on an ultra wide monitor and I switch to regular to white resolution like 16:9, I have black bars on borderless windowed, and those black bars shouldn't be there. And now I'm forced to not see the bottom of my screen, and I can click outside of my window. It would be nice if they add an option to constrict the cursor location to the borders of the window until I, for example, press out and tap. When I press out and tap, then it can start being available to use outside of this window. I know it's a lot to ask, because who has time to do quality of life when they're still in beta? But those devs have been doing a lot of quality of life, so maybe they might end up adding something like that eventually to people who don't play on their native resolutions and who want to see the bottom of their screen without having to play in full screen. Oh, some sort of glitch was happening there with the lighting. Another light glitch. Still not used to my hotkeys. Fuck. Keep pressing Q to heal myself. Okay, let's change my key bindings, because this is just pissing me off. Fuck. There is no pausing. See, for a game that's single player, right now, when it's so, why don't I pause the game when I press escape? This is another thing that's always been bothering me. Not being able to pause the game even when playing solo. Wait, what's using Z? Okay, then what's using out? Out, out. Left out. What's using my left out? Left out. Oh wow, those are tough. Not tough, but they do a lot of damage. They do die easy. Okay. I think now with things like Spirit Plague, the damage of a leash might be much better overall if you combine it with Mark for Death and other procs. Cinderous, come on Commander, Cinderous, die. Okay, potion. Right, come on. Alright, this one's been taken care of. Do I need to return? Can I just, before returning to the NPC, maybe get a waypoint or something? Yeah, I guess there's no point in getting a waypoint there if it's a dead end. Let's move on to the new zone now. Oh, an allocated skill point. Skill 3 point. I'm loving this zone. That's in the Divine Era? Yeah. Divine Era and Ancient Era are the ones I like the most. The Imperial and Ruined are too dark and grim for me to enjoy the aesthetics. I like how they're designed, but I'm not a fan of everything being grim and dark all the time. I only like that for dungeons and stuff. And I'm loving how this game has such a nice balance between the dark and bright areas. Like, it's a decent contrast, balanced contrast between one and the other. Wait, I'm not using my skills, am I? But right now I really didn't feel like playing a leash. If I knew I was my characters before I started streaming, I would have just not started streaming that game today. Because I really felt like playing a sorcerer. I couldn't wait to try what happened to the sorcerer, how strong it could become. And then logging in and seeing 2 of my 3 characters being missing, like, it kind of was a shock. If I remember correctly, my mage was what, level 80 something maybe? Or was it 70 something? I think it was in the 80s. It was getting close to the max, which I was 100. Which I think was 100. It was getting close to it.
That is too much. It eludes me.
Let's shatter some items. What do I want to get? Does this count as melee damage? Yes, it does. But only when health is below 65%. Which does seem nice. Still, I'd rather replace this with something with crit strike avoidance eventually. What's my items? Can any of my items get upgraded? This is shattered, okay. This one can get upgraded. Oh, requires level 58, okay. Makes sense. Fair enough. This one can get upgraded. Crit strike avoidance is a suffix. I actually have crit strike avoidance and it's tier 5. Wow, okay. Okay. Maybe some necrotic damage then. Or if I were to add something new like damage over time, or hybrid HP leech, what does this one give? Or spell damage, poison damage, crit strike chance. I'm gonna add crit strike chance. I got 18%. Okay, level 53 for the next one. Oh yeah, this one was broken. This one was broken. This one, what can we do on it? The glancing bow stuff I'm done with, maybe some dodge rating. Oh no, this one needs a level. But what about this one? This one can be upgraded. Alright, we broke it. This one was temporary, I'm not gonna spend more resources on it.
That is too much. It eludes me. It eludes me. Feel my wrath. It eludes me.
Okay. And hey K-Mac, hey Jarek, welcome back to both of you. Sorry for the delayed reply. I'm kind of thrown off of my A game right now, starting from this stream, seeing that my two characters got lost. I'm kind of still processing the information. It sucks. I mean, imagine losing some progress you've made on two characters, leveling them, gearing them, crafting items, then logging back and both of those being kind of gone. So I'm kind of distracted right now, thinking about shit. But yeah, welcome back to everyone who's watching, old and new viewers. And hope you're enjoying that new chapter. It's the first time I'm playing through this chapter, so everything is new to me in chapter 8. I didn't have time to play this game until today. I've been kind of busy with Chaos Bane and other stuff. So finally time to experience chapter 8 in the Last Epoch saga. Okay, this didn't seem to have stunned me, which is nice. Oh, some visual glitches still happening. There's a lot of those visual glitches since I started playing today. I mean, I've been seeing some of those visual glitches before, but now I'm seeing them much more often. I'm guessing it's some sort of spell or attack that the enemies are doing that causes this. Oh, there's a chest there. I wanna check it. Right then, that. Need to remember the prefixes and suffixes I'm looking for in items. Need to remember what I'm looking for. Alright, let's kill this one first.
It eludes me.
Okay, another chest. Wait, what's my weapon? Plus 5% flat spell damage and spell mana cost reduction. And with increased spell damage and necrotic damage. Oh, that's decreasing the cost of this one and the cost of this, and I've only got two things which cost, so I'm gonna try and get something different. Something with more flat spell damage as a base, maybe. Maybe I don't need the mana cost reduction anymore, not on this setup now. Gotta go this way. Oh wow, wow, wow. Wow. Ah, oof, fuck, I lost my Reaper form. Okay, that's an intense combat here. Can now probably focus on harvesting this guy when there's no mages spamming me. Okay, let's see if I need anything of the drops. See, this is 45 adaptive spell damage, but it's a staff. 16 adaptive spell damage. I'm definitely gonna find something better, that's for sure. I will be finding something better soon. I need to remember the name of the base I need. For example, this one was called Scepter of the Owl, and I think there was even a stronger one, a wand that I might need. Oh, well, just a moment. I accidentally moved the window. What's this? An offhand intelligence spell, critical strike chance. My current one is mana. 8 mana. How much mana have I got? 97. Hey, Ice Fox is saying that when he was mapping with the monolith, he was dropping his FPS down to 20 and he has 27, and this thing turned him like crazy, impossible to play. Yeah, the game still is not well optimized, it's terrible. People with 2060, 2070 and 2080s are complaining about the badly optimized game. Yeah, I see the patch notes saying that there's a lot of things that got optimized, but apparently not enough. And it's terrible when you're getting FPS drops and you have such a video card like you do. And then there's people like me with even shittier video cards. Just consider how bad it is for people like me as well. It's just the game really needs some more work on optimizing instead of adding new content. I'd much rather have a more optimized stable stuff. But they also need testing of the new content, so I understand why they're focusing on the new content as well. But I'd much prefer if they took 2 or 3 months just to optimize the game, make those FPS drops gone, without adding new chapters, without adding new shit. That's gonna be nice, but they already have a plan, and the plan includes every few months making those big patches with the new content and all of that. So I guess they've already decided on focusing and prioritizing the new stuff rather than optimizing the current one. I'm hoping that before the game launches it actually optimizes, because I'm pretty sure the majority of the people who played the game and stopped playing it probably got turned down exactly because of the stupid FPS problems. I mean, I've played games with shitty FPS, like when I used to play on a laptop Terra, when Terra was brand new and I didn't have a PC and I had to play on a shitty laptop. My FPS used to go down to 10, even 2 frames per second when I was doing PvP. And I still was getting at the first or second place. Probably because I was rubber banding like crazy and people couldn't hit me. But that's a whole different story back then, in those old Terra days in the battlegrounds, whatever it was called. But a game like this is completely different. It really needs a good FPS. Should I get some survivability? This can get me 8 times 5 points HP, so I can get 40 HP here, and some wife leech for my spells. Or do I want to focus on the damage? This is not bad either. That's actually amazing, because this can get me 8% health leech, some casting speed, attack speed and movement speed, spell damage 10% per point, with a one-handed weapon, and not have a shield equipped. I do have a shield equipped, and I'm probably gonna stick to having a shield equipped. Unless I find something better, we'll see. I probably want to go for this one, and also for this one. Oh, look at that, 5% health leech per point. Oh, that's increased, 5% increased. I'm gonna grab this one, and then eventually grab that one, and then eventually grab that one, and focus on the wife leeching. Can I face tank this? Let's do a test. But the game does have very
That is too much.
very nice things in it. It has done many things better than others are doing them, but the problem with certain things is that they really need to be fixed, such as the optimization. Before the majority of people who play the genre could enjoy the game. Because right now hack and slash ARPG fans have been spoiled in many ways by games like Path of Exile and Grim Dawn, and people kind of have high expectations for a game to have this or that and to be able to do this or that when you reach the end game, and to be able to run smoothly, although I can say Grim Dawn has been running smoothly always, but right now I think the game is in a very nice shape. And I'm thinking if you playing with 2070 on Grim Dawn or Path of Exile, you're not gonna be seeing such problems. And this game seems to be going after Path of Exile players. It's made by people who are fans of Path of Exile, from what I'm reading in the forums. So it's obvious. Even their forums visually look similar to the ones in Path of Exile. Even their badges and supporter icons or whatever in the forums look similar to the ones in Path of Exile. So it's obvious who they are trying to win as their target audience. If you're trying to go after Path of Exile players, you really might wanna consider optimizing the game and maybe delaying the new content for the sake of stability. And when Grinding Gear Games releases Path of Exile 2, I'm still not gonna play it, because it's still gonna be punishing me severely when I die. And it's still gonna be not the best game for more casual players. Yeah, for hardcore players who are really into having spent a lot of time playing the game to learn how to make a very nice synergized build, and having to do content that you don't want to do to get your class ascended or whatever it was called, the fucking labyrinth. I just can't stand jumping puzzles and things like the labyrinth in games. I don't think those belong in ARPGs. At least they shouldn't be forced onto you if you want to get the best of your character. They should be optional as a sort of getting certain items and gear to people who like that content, but you shouldn't be focusing on making that content a must-do content to develop your character to the best of its potential. And I don't want to be forced to play a build that can run the labyrinth easily. I don't want to be forced into playing a build that is a boss killer, because those builds most of the times are fucking boring. Most of the builds I've seen destroying bosses in seconds and running through the labyrinth, and that's why things like people selling, mind you, selling runs in the game instead of just doing them to help others like I would have and I have done. I mean, Path of Exile promotes the greedy, selfish playstyle instead of promoting the helpful, community-driven playstyle. There's people selling map runs where you join their maps and they tell you not to pick up wood. I've never joined such a map, but I've seen the names of their games asking people not to pick up wood. I've always been doing the maps for free. When I do maps, regardless whether it's tier 16, tier 15 maps or whatever tier the highest was maps, when I was doing those, I was always just doing them for free. Whoever wants to join them, let's have them take their loot, it's theirs. It's just the scumbag behavior is kind of encouraged in Path of Exile, which I'm not a big fan of. It's a heaven for scumbags. So yeah, I'd much rather play a game that's better for the community and that's promoting the helpful behavior rather than the selfish greedy behavior. And also I can't stand getting punished with XP when I die. That's one of the reasons why when Last Epoch launches I'm probably not gonna play it, because it's gonna there's gonna be an XP loss. They've already confirmed that in the forums, there's gonna be an XP loss. And probably when this game launches, if there really is a severe XP loss, I'm just not gonna do it. That's why I like games like Torchlight 3, like Warhammer Chaos Bane, where you don't get punished that severely when you die. Yeah, you can pay to revive, you lose like 10% of your money or whatever, or you have some limited time of times you can die in a map, which also is normal. But I've talked many times over and over the things I like about Path of Exile, which are so many, and the things I don't like, and it's just a matter of outweighing for your personal preferences whether the cons outweigh the pros in a game. And maybe Path of Exile, and not maybe, surely Path of Exile for my preferences has the most things I like in a game, but it also has the most things I dislike. That's why right now I think the best ARPG for me would be Grim Dawn, not Path of Exile on the market, for my personal preferences, with the things it can offer, and also modding being a part, the community being able to make things like, for example, Ram and his Reign of Terror Diablo 2 conversion mode for Grim Dawn is amazing. Yeah, but it bugs me that I can't reach max level if I make mistakes. It just bugs me. It just bugs me that there's more skill points to get, and I can't get them because I'm a casual player. Why not make the fucking limit level 90 then, and don't give us 10 more points that are that difficult to get to? Why not allow us to have a Care Bear League, and in the Care Bear League put people who are feuty casuals like me, who don't want to be losing XP but don't want to participate in racing. So opt out of the fucking rewards for reaching level 100 first, remove my name from that fucking leaderboard, but don't punish me. That's just my preference. I want a fucking Care Bear League. They're never gonna give us a fucking Care Bear League. Well, it's just not the game for me, especially knowing that there's gonna be games like Torchlight 3, which has almost all the things I want in a game, except more endgame content. Because right now the content that it has and the content that we are gonna be getting, that I know of but I can't speak of, seems to be exactly what I want in a game. And then there's Wosen, which really needs more endgame and build variety, but once it gets that, it's gonna be amazing to play. Right now it's Omega Wosen, but let's see. July is when they're saying they're gonna release the first big content update since Wosen launched, second down. I wanna see what's gonna happen with Omega Wosen next month, and hopefully it's something good. Because I've been playing Wosen since the alpha days, and I can tell you the original idea that they had for the alpha was much better, because it had an open world, well, not open, but Diablo 2 style open and Grim Dawn style open world, where you can run from one end of the map to the other, unlocking all the checkpoints, going into side dungeons, killing elite enemies and so on, having a boss in that map. But now it's like a semi-mobile design, similar to Chaos Bane. Chaos Bane and Warhammer Chaos Bane and Wosen both have this fixed map layout of the campaigns. You can't return to those later, and it's like similar to the mobile ARPGs that everyone loves to hate and hates. I mean, I just can't stand what what this system stands for. The lazy design system where you can't go back into the zones when you can't. For example, look at Grim Dawn and the Nemesis system. That's such a great way of making people return into the story zones and having enemies that scale to their own difficulty, having some super hard to kill enemies in those story zones. Because otherwise it's a waste of layouts, waste of designs. Why go through the trouble of designing levels that are not gonna be used in the end game? It's pointless. It's wasted man hours to have such interesting and nice levels designed for the story, and then after the story is done, you can no longer return to them. And you just reuse some of the most basic ones that you can make for mapping, but that's it. And that just doesn't feel right. And Chaos Bane and Wilson have the exact same issue in this regard. They're using a small portion of the maps from the story for mapping, and that's it. There's a nice chunk of those levels that we see in the story that just don't make it into the end game at all. And yeah, as I said, I'm probably not gonna play this game when it launches if there is a very severe XP boss when you die. Time will tell. But the things I like about this game, for example, this is the unique thing that this game has. Other games don't have this type of specializing, having a skill tree for each skill. Each skill having a skill tree, having the ability to specialize into 5 skills on top of the passive skill trees. This is just something unique. This is what developers need to be like. They need to think outside of the fucking box instead of copying each other. It's fine to copy something that someone else did if it really fits into the game, if it really works well. For example, item rerolling like in Diablo 3 style really would fit well into Chaos Bane. It would also fit well into other games like Torchlight 3, for example, and just to name a couple. I'm not gonna name more, but this game has something similar. This game has amazing crafting. I mean, the crafting system in this game is one of my favorite things about it. How you can remove the fixes of an item, or just craft an item with the fixes you want if it doesn't have the maximum number on them. It's just amazing. And there's so many things you can do. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Wait, what was the drop item? Was it out? Control? Shift? No. Trying to find an upgrade to this one to craft. Right, let's keep moving. But yeah, when it comes to ARPGs and games, I'm very biased and opinionated about those, and I always kind of say it how I think it is. I'm not gonna pull my punches. If I don't like something, I'm gonna be vocal about it, and the same goes the other way. If I like something, I'm gonna be very vocal about it, as if someone paid me to be promoting the game, even though they didn't. It's just how hyped I get about things I like and things I dislike in games. And there's a lot of good things about this game that shouldn't be discarded. I mean, the story itself is very interesting, progressive. And it's something original, fucking time travel. I love time travel in games. The enemy variety is pretty nice, but one thing I don't like is the fucking design of the arena. It's boring, it's grindy, and there's no fucking checkpoints like the Crucible in Grim Dawn, and it's just promoting that no lifer play style. Who can mentally and physically last for more than another person, doing the same repetitive grindy content without having to pause it and return later when they feel like it. So let's say I reach this checkpoint, okay, I want to continue later from this checkpoint, I'm gonna go do some other content. They're not gonna allow us to do this, which is boring. So far no one has done a survival mode as per my preference better than Grim Dawn in an ARPG. That's kind of nice. That's kind of really nice. I'm wondering if bleeding counts as physical damage. Okay. Is there a gamble NPC in here, or do I need to go in another town? I really love gambling in games. See, games like this one and like Torchlight 3 and Diablo 3 and Diablo 2 that have gambling NPCs are what I like. I love gold sinks for RNG gold sinks. But yeah, I know about how you can play safe maps to reach level 100 in Path of Exile. But if a game forces you to play boring maps so that you can reach the max level, then it's not fun for me. I mean, if someone likes doing this to themselves, to play specific maps because they're the easy maps, just so that they can level up, just so that they can do the safe leveling, it's just boring. I mean, I don't want to do something that's boring me in a game. We play game to get entertained, not to get the opposite of that, which would be get bored. If games stop being an entertainment and start feeling like a chore, then then what's the point of torturing yourself? Unless you're with some sort of masochistic tendencies and you like playing games that make you feel bad, then by all means play them. I for once don't play games that make me feel bad, and I don't enjoy playing. It's just as simple as this. And that's why I don't play Path of Exile. Like, if I had to say it with one sentence, that's probably it. I don't like games that make me feel bad. In a nutshell, that's Path of Exile for me. Okay, that's the new enemies here, the siren. I was looking forward to seeing those. I wonder if I can zoom in and see them up close. I wish I could pause it. I wish I could just press a button and pause it and just rotate the camera like in Borderlands 3 so I could see the enemies properly. Even if I couldn't rotate the camera, just to be able to pause the game would be nice. Okay, that was close.
No. before me.
Wait, let's kill the siren first. Okay. This water looks weird. Like it's cutting off very unnaturally here, but that's fine, I guess. Another thing I don't like about ARPGs nowadays, like Diablo 3 and Path of Exile, would be seasons and leaks. I just can't stand such content, and it looks like Wolfen will be having leaks. So if it's not done well, that's another game I'm not gonna be playing again. If they do the leak content badly, I'm gonna give it a go, see how it is in July. Next month, when Second Dawn launches and when they introduce leak content in Wolfen. If it's done well and if the XP is fast, I'm fine. Like in Diablo 3, I actually can tolerate leaks, because in Diablo 3 you max out super quickly, and you can also make endgame only characters that you don't have to complete the story on again over and over, doing the same again missions repetitively on every character you want to make. In Diablo 3 I actually like how it's done, in a way. What I don't like in Diablo 3 is how boring every leak is, because it's barely doing anything new and different. It's just slightly modifying something, but overall it's still the same shit. But that's because it's just currently on wife support and on graveyard shift support until Diablo 4 launches, which is understandable. But at least there you don't have to bother about max level, but there's other things that are wrong with the game, such as no limit to the paragons and no limit to the rifts, which is kind of boring, and pushing for the no life playstyle again. There aren't that many games that cater towards the casual players as much as they do for the hardcore 24/7 playing players. Of course, that's just a figure of speech. It's not. I'm not talking about people that are 24/7 online, but just those that are online as much as they can. So some games just kind of prioritize those players over the more casual crowd. And the more casual crowd, surprisingly, is in most cases the majority of the gamers, so they're losing people by not catering towards the casual players as much as they do cater to the needs of the more hardcore player base. Okay. Oh, I've got some unallocated skill points. Am I safe here? Okay. I'm loving this Spirit Plague, by the way. This new skill, Spirit Plague, seems like what I was missing in this build before. Although I'm probably nowhere near as close as my build the way it used to be before. I think before I was taking some things like a lot of ward I think before my skill points got respect, I probably had this and maybe this and this. I can't remember really. I really can't remember what I had before. But right now I'm gonna focus on wife leeching and damage over time and poison. That's what I'm gonna focus, and spell damage and things like that. Oh, I can test Death Seal. But do I really need that seal? The way the build is right now, I think I don't need it, but it doesn't seem to have... Oh no, it does have its own tree. I wanna quickly check the tree of that seal. So my HP can go lower, but it can't go higher for 5 seconds. And based on how much HP I'm missing, I get more damage and I take less damage, equal to half my percent missing HP. So if I'm missing 50% HP, I'm gonna get 25% damage reduction. And do I also do 25% extra damage? Oh no, the damage I do is equal to my missing health, so I'm gonna be doing 50% extra damage if I have 50% missing HP, but also get 25% damage reduction if I have 50% missing HP, for example. Then this necrotic protection shred chance. Oh, this is very tempting, cause that's 100% when maxed out. But that's per 100 wards, so I need to have 100 wards. That's for a ward build. Necrotic protection. Okay, what else can we do with this? Increased wave of death frequency. Increased damage per 2% missing HP, 1% per point. Okay. Every second while sealed. Desperate Shroud. Armor and protection per missing HP. Death Seal automatically releases. This node does nothing when cast on a minion. That's interesting. What about this Deadwalk? Low HP set on activation. If your health is above 33% of your max when you activate Death Seal, it is reduced to 33% of your max. Okay. Oh, and there we go. The poison stuff. Your spells and attacks have a chance to poison enemies for each percent of HP you are missing when Death Seal is activated. That's nice. Per stack of poison. More damage cap is 60 though. With 30 stacks. Increase wave death damage, okay. Increase wave death area, okay. Medium damage. Haste on release. Current health drain minus 100%. Prevents health passive health drain effects. So if you wanna go here or here, you have to take this. Let's see if it's justified. When you release Death Seal, you gain an amount of health for each second Death Seal was active. So per second 25. So that's a max of 5 seconds, I guess. That's gonna be 125 HP gain. You gain a stack of dent for each second you remain sealed. Waves of death hits now deal increased damage per stack of dent. And this stack of dent was introduced in the last patch 077. And you are cleansed of all damn stacks when you release Death Seal. Okay. I'm not sure I'm gonna play with this one yet. Maybe some other time on another experiment with a different build setup. But it seems like a fun skill as well. I just like the synergy I've got on my current setup a lot. Wait, there seems to be something over there. Alright, we got that wisp. Still looking for a better new weapon. Oh! Spell damage armor. Okay, okay. I mean, this is pretty nice, but I could try and get some more spell damage stuff. Seems like an interesting one to try. I think I would add something nice. 20%, not percent, 20 flat adaptive spell damage, increased necrotic damage, and this increased minion damage, I wish it wasn't there. But that 20 adaptive spell damage would increase my damage by a lot, I think. I'm gonna have to try and craft it. Let's say I lose the 2 HP on kill, and I'm gonna try and get spell damage and mana on this bad boy. Let's see if I can. So we're looking for mana and spell damage. First, mana. By the way, this game has so much quality of life stuff, such as searching through the stashes, searching through those things here. There's so many places where you have quality of life added, it's amazing. So mana is a suffix. What about spell damage? It should be prefix. Spell damage or spell crit strike chance. Should I go for spell crit strike chance or spell damage? The thing is, this one doesn't count as a spell. But this one, which is a huge DPS for me, does count as a spell, and this does count as a spell. Right, let's get spell damage. Let's get the other thing, mana. Don't fail, don't fail me, don't fail me. 83%, don't fail. Yes, it didn't fail. Okay, let's change now. Spell damage. Alright, well, let's see how it compares to my current weapon now. Control, okay. So, I'm losing necrotic damage, but I'm gaining spell. And I'm gaining 4 times more adaptive, so that should be... Where can I see my DPS? Other stats, damage stats. %91%. I think it's much stronger now. Just my guess, but I mean 4 times more flat, and then boosting the spell rather than the necrotic with more, and my mana is more. Overall, I think that's a nice upgrade for my weapon. So this one, Harvest would be doing less damage because I reduced the necrotic damage I was getting from this weapon, from the previous weapon, and I increased the spell damage and it's not a spell. Harvest, but yeah, overall I think it's better this way. Let's see Health Drain. That was just Health Drain and Mark of Death without even adding Spirit Plague in the mix. Let's try with Spirit Plague in the mix. Let's kill those little guys.
Feel my wrath.
Okay, 1, 4, 3. I'm liking the numbers. I'm seeing. And I'm what level? Level 51. Okay, there's a lot of room to grow this leash.
You were told not to come here. It would be wise to leave immediately.
Oh, I'm gonna have to gather some stuff. Alright, can I put stuff here? Oh, that's already placed. Let's go left first and then right.
It eludes me.
I'm loving this. Look at this health drain. I'm in love with this skill, health drain. I think it wasn't that strong in 077, or maybe just now with this new item and with reworking my skills, probably it's better. Maybe I had different things before. Probably I was focusing more on the ward. In any case, it's a great combo. Marked for Death, Spirit Plague, and then Drain Life. You get some more HP leech. So next, what am I gonna get? I've got 8 more levels to consider for this skill. Fear won't be bad for the arena, but that might mean they're gonna be running away from the health drain. So I'm thinking this plague effect means more damage. Does it? So let's say I put 3 points here and 2 more points here, and that's 5. And I'm still gonna have another 3 points. Another option would be to put points here, or oh, increase global spell damage per stack. Oh, and there it doesn't say about limit of stacks. Ooh. This seems like a very nice option. What if I get bleeding along with poison? Oh, or maybe I can get that damage and then maybe this damage. final points would be interesting to decide. So I still don't know exactly what it means by it being more effective. I'm assuming more damage. I'm assuming each second it's gonna be doing more damage over time. So I'm thinking this is must have for a poison setup with this skill. Okay. Got another thing leveled up. Mark for Death has a point I can spend. Alright, let's see. Enemy poison protection minus 500, I've got that. Mana efficiency, I've got that. Enemy damage taken. Increased damage, but Mark for Death costs more mana. So that's gonna be another 5%. Wait, didn't I just level up this skill? Oh, I leveled it up to 17, but I didn't get a point to spend, which was weird. Oh, it seems to be at 18 points now. $19 points. So somehow this went down to 16, but it was 19. And it didn't get respect. So until I get level 20 on this, I'm not gonna be able to spend a point, I guess. Okay, let's just keep moving then.
It eludes me.
I did increase my mana a bit with my new weapon, but still seems to run out every now and then. When I only use harvest, it's such little damage if I don't use my curses. Unallocated skill point. Yeah, but it's not really an unallocated skill point. So something got bugged with those skills. They got reset to 16 when I was logged in, but I think they were either 19 or 20 when I last played. So now I have to get them back up there. And that's because of the changes. Skills now would require more XP to reach level 20 for the first time. If you start respecking, it's gonna be quicker. But that's, I think, after level 83, I think was where the changes, where leveling up a new skill is easier to catch up to your other skills. And I'm far from that. I think my mage was above level 83, but since it's no longer existent, not much I can do. I was really looking forward to my glacier build on the mage to see how much stronger it became, whether it needed some reworking. Maybe there is a way. I'm gonna look into the forums if there's a way to recover my character, because I saw something about save was patching something to do with save was. Let me quickly check on Steam what it said about save was. Bug fixes. I think that was in a different patch. I think it's patch B. Patch B might have been this. No, it's not here. Anyways, I remember seeing something about save was and something like that. So maybe that's how my other two characters disappeared with the bug. Yeah, 07.8D includes fixes for save data issues, skill and enemy balances. Well, I'm not seeing a fix for my save data issue. so GG. GG. That's all I can say.
Feel my wrath.
Maybe I need to do something to retrieve my save data from somewhere, but as far as I know, they were not using cloud saving yet, so whatever fixes they added didn't work. And the weird thing is, I haven't played this game in a long time, so I haven't logged in to see my characters missing. If I did, I would have researched it before streaming what could be causing it. Oh, what just happened? Was that a YouTube sub notification? If the person who just subbed on my YouTube is watching, thank you for the sub. My notifications sometimes take a little longer to reach me from Firefox, so my stream is picking up quicker on it. Thanks for the sub, really appreciate the help in growing my channel. So how did I move the map? Shift. I think I need to go there into this tower at this place. Okay, let's... I'm in Liat's Road, right? No, actually I'm the Strength of Storms. That's where I am, Strength of Storms. Can't teleport. I really wanted to save myself the walking. Wagon Sayo. Maybe that's where I need to be. It was Kevin. Okay, Kevin. Now I see the notification for your sub. Thank you again, Kevin, for that. Wait, let's kill the ranged enemy first. There's another one, of course. I'm loving this setup. It's probably not a newbie friendly setup because it requires a lot of concentration, but once you set it up, it's pretty much you press 1, 4, 3 and it plays itself. Of course you gotta keep your Reaper form up for the survivability, and Harvest just helps with a little bit of light reaching to keep that HP up, but Health Drain I guess is the main thing here when it comes to keeping that HP up. And it's so much damage. Okay, so do I go this way now? Wait, what's this thing called here? This is Moonlit Shrine. I've not been there. I think it's time to go there. Oh, I've been there, never mind. I just need to go to the second part of it. This part. So I've retrieved this one. This one doesn't seem to be lit up. So maybe something is missing there, but I'm gonna return there later if I need to. Alright. So it's saying go this way, I'm gonna go this way then. Damage, wow, that's a nice damage over time. I'm liking how this number doesn't have the huge numbers. Like Wolsen, for example, is terrible in this regard, because not only does Wolsen have huge numbers, it's not condensing those numbers like Chaos Bane with M, B for million, billion, etc., K for thousand and so on. Just not the right way to do damage numbers, the way Wolsen did it. It would have been much easier if it condensed it with K and M. This game doesn't have that huge, humongous numbers, so that's another good thing. It doesn't even encounter the issue that that other games that go to infinity and beyond with their numbers. Like in Diablo 3, I know that's pretty annoying how high the numbers can go. It doesn't really bother me, but I've talked to people who just don't like that. Another number pushing there. Wait, did I get the waypoint? I did. So there's something here. I wanna see what it is. And another system that I'm really fond of in this game is the negative mana system. That's just weird but yet nice. Okay, another level here. As I said, I'm probably gonna grab that one. Ooh, Sean, welcome back, Sean. Welcome back, Ritkito. Well, Ritkito, Last Epoch has a lot of new things. There's some new skills, there's a new chapter in the story, there's items that are specific to classes now. So this is, for example, dropping only for mages, for Aquite. And there's fixes that only drop on the items only for those classes, but the performance issues are still in the game. The FPS issues are still in the game apparently. They've added a guide. They've added a guide in the game for new players who want to learn about it as well. There's many things. I mean, you can check the patch notes yourself. Just let me do the patch notes. LE patch, and you can read in the patch notes. There's so much stuff there that I'm gonna need a few hours just to tell you everything, and I don't know everything myself by heart. But there's this guide, and you can check so many things here, and every ARPG needs something like this. This helps new players learn so much easier. So you can click on things, and it kind of links you. It's like an in-game built-in wiki into the game. This is what the learning curve needs to be like in a game. You're a new player, okay, don't be afraid. Open the guide, read up as much as you want. If you've got time, read. If you don't have time, then play it and figure things out yourself. But there's things like formula for the word, like amazing. See, you don't have to wonder how this is calculated, you have the formula there. So overall, there's so much stuff here. That's something amazing to have in a game, in this guide. For people who want to do theory crafting, who want to know the formula there, well, it's there. It's there for everyone to see. Let's see. There's new skills that I'm using on this class. I'm using one of the two new skills. The other one doesn't seem to fit the way I play as much. But there's another new thing. I lost my saves. Not all of them, just my mage and my primalist, my beastmaster. So the only thing that was left when I walked in was a level 43 leash. So not really pleasant. Losing my mage and my beastmaster. I've not seen Grimdown updates in a long time. I've not played Grimdown in a long time. I was just browsing the Grimdown Steam page a few days ago, and there wasn't anything new. If there is something new, I need to read up on it on the patch notes. So right now I have no idea what the new update will be and is. But I've played so much. Oh fuck! I clicked outside of my window again. Played so much Grimdown. I don't feel like playing Grimdown right now. I want something different. But I might go back and check it and see if I still got my saves saved for Grimdown. Else I'm gonna have to make a new one.
Wither before me.
We'll see. But welcome back to you folks. Haven't seen you in a while. This RPG definitely has shitloads of potential, and And it can be amazing once they solve the FPS issues and once they add the content that they have been planning on adding, such as the legendary items, such as the auction house. It's not real money auction house, it's in-game money auction house to help trade items in between us. Then things like the additional endgame modes would also be amazing to see. And they have a plan, they have content that they wanna add, so hopefully they end up making a very nice game before it launches. So far they've been doing a lot of stuff. I mean, just the length of the patch notes by itself would tell you that they're serious about a lot of stuff, and after they adding a patch they do hotfixes. For example, that's not something the Chaos Bane team does. The Chaos Bane team releases a patch and then for a couple of months or 2-3 months you're not gonna see anything else. You're not gonna see a single hotfix for things that are annoying, game breaking, crashing and so on. Whereas this game does hotfixes. So since this patch launched there's been B, C and D, 3 hotfixes, and they haven't been that little. One of the hotfixes is quite lengthy in regards to patch notes and what it introduced, so that's what I like to see from game devs. Having those big chunks of updates, but after a big chunk has been released for the next 1 or 2 weeks, focusing on fixing stuff, because with new content comes new bugs. That's just a rule. If you release new content without a single bug, then you're super lucky and you've done your job well. Which, as we know, it's almost never the case with new updates and content.
It eludes me.
Not sure what those eggs do.
It eludes me.
Gather crab eggs in the coral pools, acquire giant crab meat in the coral pools. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to do, and not everything is marked on my map in this zone, so I'm gonna have to maybe backtrack a little. I've only got 6 now eggs. I'm not gonna go in this zone until I've gathered everything. Boom. Eye of Rin. I keep getting this eye. Oh, this one regenerated. Yeah, I forgot that this existed. Oh, never mind, I had that earlier. Never mind. I don't need this. I don't need this.
It eludes me.
Level 53, okay. Oh, they've also added more points here on the basic classes, the starting classes. You've got more skills to invest into. This is also where Spirit Plague was added, by the way. I wish I could see on the map where the eggs are. Now I'm gonna have to go around the map. Explore. Oh, there's a lot of eggs here. Nice. That brings it to 10 out of 12 eggs. Ten out of 12 eggs. Wait, did I miss an
Find
egg there?
wrath.
No. What else am I gonna try and find out? Slay the Meruna Sirens of Storms. Kill and throw stranded sailors in the Strand of Storms. I'm no longer in the Strand of Storms, am I? I'm gonna have to go back there later and kill some shit.
It eludes.
So I'm missing 2 eggs. Where the hell are those? Okay, one here. One more, one more.
It eludes me.
Probably here. There we go. Okay, this one's done. I'm done with this zone. Now let's move on to the next.
It eludes me.
Here we go. Just a moment. Shit, I hope I don't die. I just wanna switch something here on my side, on my window. Alright, there we go. Just one of my chats was very badly resized and it was bothering me. Okay, now are we gonna fight the boss here?
I have warned you again and again, yet you persist.
Temple of
If you wish
Wagon
for Lagon's temple to
or
be your
Lagon.
tomb,
Is it Wagon? Wagon? Lagon? Oh, tentacles, tentacles. Cue noisier tentacles as a soundtrack. I would have played it if I wouldn't get a copyright strike, so I'd rather not play it while streaming. But I would have prepared it for the boss fight if I could.
It eludes.
The perfect soundtrack for a Kraken kind of type of a boss fight. Ooh, this guy hits hard, so I was right to avoid him at the start. I'm loving the new enemy designs, they look amazing. They really fit the zone I'm in. So I'm gonna kill the siren first. I'm assuming it's the smart move. Kill the ranged enemies first, the rest afterwards. Fuck. There's so many. There's so many. Come Ah fuck, why did I cast it there? Alright, we're done with those. Come on. Nice. So, which way do I even go? I'm assuming it's this way, maybe? Oh yeah, it's this way. My map is showing me. "38 adaptive spell wait, is that a staff? Oh, it's a staff. Fuck it. And by the way, I think I can upgrade some of my items now that I've gotten a few levels in. I think this ring could have been upgraded, yeah. But this crit strike chance won't apply to spells, but it should apply to harvest. I'd rather get some necrotic damage in the mix. Okay, this has to wait for the next upgrade. This was broken if I remember, yeah. This was... okay, this can be upgraded. How's my glancing bows? 97. Time to upgrade then. Please don't break it. 87%. There we go. Oh, it's 97 without the item. Fuck, it's 106 now. Should have just upgraded something else. Elemental damage, I'm not sure that's even gonna work for me. I don't think poison counts as elemental. And I don't think necrotic counts as elemental. So I'm not gonna upgrade this. This one was broken. This one not broken. And I think I need dodge rating 58, fuck. Wait. This one was broken, okay. Not much I can upgrade now. I really need a new armor though. Oh, melee cold damage. That means elemental damage works for me. For now. Tier 5. They've added some new affixes, by the way, which I don't know of. But I'm so happy that this game would be eventually, when it's ready, have an auction house when you don't have to do personal trades. You can just leave it be there, set the price or bid or whatever, and then the items would sell themselves. One of the things I'm not a big fan of in Path of Exile is I end up most of the time constantly returning to my base instead of focusing on doing maps and stuff. I have to keep returning to my base to make those trades, and if I'm not trading, I'm robbing myself of the possibility to make some resources and then use those for upgrades or to buy other stuff. So for a non-solo player, non-solo self-found player, it's kind of boring having to constantly be at your base. Some people enjoy it. I don't enjoy that whole boring trading where you have to be playing a website instead of the game and constantly check prices and stuff from something that's not in the game. I don't want to play a website, I want to play a game. So thankfully with this game you're gonna have that kind of bazaar, as they're gonna call it, the auction house. Okay.
Feel my wrath.
Chance to shock attackers. Is that a new one, or am I just not remembering it? It's a lot of protection. My old one, let's shatter it. I can afford losing 6% glancing blow points, yeah. So if I decide to lose this or this, I'm gonna have to consider adding more glancing blows from items, but let's say I lose the one with the physical damage probably. %, 8%. Let's lose this one, and then for now I don't think I've got anything better than. Oh, that sounds tempting. So I'm not sure which way I need to go. Come on. Ogre of Rage. Oh, he resurrected. Fuck, I keep forgetting about this thing being in the game. Damage reflected on aqua white armor since is pretty interesting. Nice set. Oh, 36 adaptive spell damage. Wow. Wow. Compared to my 20, but no mana cost reduction. And that minion damage I really don't like at all. And trash rose for my build, but a nice base to consider for the build. Let's kill the mage or whatever the siren is.
Feel my wrath.
She definitely does have more HP, I can tell. Or maybe she had some resistance, some necrotic resistance. Oh, this one's gonna revive. This time I'm gonna be ready. Come on, revive. It was supposed to revive after 2 seconds. Maybe I killed the revived one already.
It eludes me.
Well, I still don't know where I need to go. Explore the Temple Depths. I'm gonna go that way. Just because it's up there. Overall, I've gotten some decent XP here though. Oh, that's a dead end. Trying to get the ranged enemies, but still at the time. Okay. Five vitality, that's not a bad stat. The map still doesn't show me which way, but my guess is up there.
It eludes me. It eludes me. It eludes me.
Yeah, Interesting attack pattern of those storm crawlers. Okay, let's group them up. Like this. This one still doesn't want to group up with the others. If only I had a mage to group them up with me. A mage to vacuum them with the black hole, and then I can just do my damage all the time. This is why I think this game would be so much more fun when co-op is added. It's just gonna be amazing the combos you can do in between certain characters and their skills. Fuck, I'm gonna die. No, no, don't die. Okay, I survived. I wanna get that HP potion. Siren's dead, which is good news for me, and my Reaper form is back. Can go and do some harvesting. Okay. We're getting close to the mission. Is that gonna be the boss fight? Is it time? Am I gonna get my ass kicked? Let's find out.
I swear, if I find out who designed this temple, I will tear their soul to shreds myself.
That one. So I'm assuming can you just keep going forward? Oh wow, 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 wow. Archmage won't. Okay, that's a nice one, and also has a good roll on it. So possible crafting base. Do we smell a boss fight now? Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
I take no pleasure in this. Your death shall be quick. will be your doom.
Okay.
I am losing
Feel
my
my
patience. You are a fool.
Alright. She got wrecked.
Ragon is unpredictable.
Surprisingly, this build did amazingly
to
well
protect everyone.
on this fight. Oh, look at that. 109 armor, 130 poison protection. Primalist body armor with, wow, 4% increased HP and 35 HP. That's interesting. Now, chance to bleed on hit. This goes very nicely for primalists and stuff. Okay. Ice Scepter without anything on it. But yeah, not for a spell build. So that was one of the bosses, but not the big boss. See, such a long chapter, I'm loving it. Are we reaching the big boss now? It feels like it's coming. It feels like the wave is coming. Oh, and there it is. Ooh, this hurt. This shit hurt. My pet is bugging me in the worst possible time when I'm doing the big boss. Oh man, the next one I'm not gonna survive it. Probably.
Is that the best you can do?
Feel my wrath.
Is that the best you can do?
Okay, so far I'm thinking I'm doing well. I got him down to half HP. I'm not sure whether there's some special mechanics that happen at certain thresholds. Oh fuck. Okay, I spoke too soon. There's that certain mechanic that happens at 50% HP, I guess. So there we go, we have the extra mechanics, waves everywhere, enemies, whitenings. It's like a lot of things happening at the same time. And there's HP potion drops, which is nice. So until how long do I need to wait? Oh, do I need to kill the tentacles maybe? Maybe I need to kill the tentacles to get the boss to show himself, or maybe just a few waves of enemies I need to survive.
Feel my wrath.
But yeah, my pet chose the worst possible time to start begging me for food. Fuck. Because there's no pausing in this game. If it was Chaosman, I would have pressed escape, fed him, and then continued with the boss fight after a few seconds. They don't seem to be ending, so I really think I need to get rid of the tentacles. Or do I need to go up there? Nope, I can't go up there. Oh, okay.
scores! My waves will shatter you!
Almost got him.
You're starting to bore me.
Feel my wrath.
You are starting to bore me. Enough! I am grown tired of this. Huh. Your skills.
So what now? Is that it?
For that you shall live. Now. Why have you come?
Oh, we finished that fight. Okay. Should I tell him this? Okay.
Now that we are finished, leave before you bore me further.
Okay. There's some wood here. Stuff, so many stuffs, but so much damage on those stuffs. Oh, look at this one, 52. Wow. 52 adaptive spell. I'm gonna take some stuff for other builds just in case. So, do I click on this? I think I do. Interesting boss fight. I'm surprised how my build survived, but health drain life seems to be super nice. Drain life seems to be nice. And this is where the story ends for now. For now, that is. Can I put points into this one? Oh, I can already put points here. Nice. What else was there? Intelligence, then spell damage. Ooh, and damage over time. Wow. Imagine those 8 points, what they're gonna do to my drain life, which is both spell and damage over time. It's gonna be nice. So eventually I'm gonna try and max this one out, maybe max this one out, and then maybe get this one maxed, and probably this one as well. I'm thinking this one would be nice to max out too. So how many points is that? 4. Another 4, 8. 16. And those four, what's that, 22, no 20, 20 and then 23 and then another 629 and then another 3, 32 points. I'm not gonna have 32 points, am I? Oh, I can have 32 points. With 32 points that puts me at level 86 and there's still gonna be points left. There's still gonna be points left to make the build even stronger. Amazing. Let's get another point here. So where else can I spend some more points afterwards? Probably here, 8 more points. And then I don't want to do this, but that's gonna be such a damage boost. But survivability, kind of, it would sink, I think, if I take this. But this one I need to get. Because effects that drain a percentage of my HP per second gain reduced drain. So that means I think this one was draining my HP. With the decay, I'm thinking this decay over time would count as health drain, and that would mean it's gonna go slower. Alright, enough thinking about the theory behind this. Let's see where I am now. Tetima. I'm gonna go do something in the end of time, maybe do some monoliths or something like that. And I also want to gamble a bit. Got some bucks, 53k. But before that I want to put some stuff in my stash. Oh no. Can I put stuff into different categories? Like, I should have. That's just experimenting, just checking the new features. So let's just put some stuff here. That's just me testing. I'm probably not gonna be crafting those items, but they gotta go there. This is interesting. But they gave us so much stuff. So on this one, that's so nice. This is amazing. Quality of life change. Uniques for fighter, let's say. Category uniques. And then let's say uniques for caster. Maybe caster uniques, sounds better. Caster uniques, give me caster. What icon do I want for caster? Oh, fuck. Alright, now something I wanna do. This one seems to be for fighter. This one.
Gold won't save you, but a blade might.
Oh, let's see. New stuff. Boots with increased movement speed. I'm not sure even what uniques to be looking for. Or not uniques, maybe just some nice elite rare items. First of all, maybe this thing. Nice adaptive spell damage. This one. Ooh.
Looks powerful.
Only looks like that. Not for my build. Alright, I'm not gonna gamble now. Fuck that gambling now. Some other time. First, let me sort my shitty unique stuff. What do I want? Let's use this one. Where was the search? Unique. Does it say unique? So it's supposed to highlight wherever I've got uniques. So fighter uniques, this one. I guess this one is a mixture of fighter and non-fighter. Fighter. I guess this one works for anything. This probably works for fighter and non-fighter, so one. This one is also like a hybrid one, so I'm gonna put it here. It's weird how it saved my items, but it deleted my characters. What the hell is happening to the saves? Not sure what happened, but it's weird. Like, I only have this character out of 3, but all my stashes have been retained, and all the other stuff has been retained. Like this character was retained. So how is this a thing? To lose 2 characters, but to keep your stash. Armor, mana, strength, whitening, protection, mana regeneration. Is this for fighters or not? I'm not sure. Let's put it here for now. I'm not sure if this is mana. Yes, this is a hybrid. That's gonna take a while to sort, but it has to be done. It has to be done, and it's amazing how easy it is to sort stuff now. See, many ARPGs need something like that. It's obvious that they put so much work into this, and this is purely quality of life. And this is a game in a beta. A game in a beta adding so much quality of life that some games don't have when they launch. Some games don't have that much year or 2 years after they launch. And this game has it in its beta phase, mind you. So definitely something to give them credit for where it's due. I'll leave this here. I guess it's a hybrid item. And I think that's it for the unique items. I don't think there's any more left. Okay, I'm not gonna arrange everything, just final 2 pages I'm gonna sort through, and then I'm gonna do some end game. Just wanted to make sure I've got some things out of the way. Oh, there's one unique I missed. I'm gonna do proper sorting of those later. For now, just wanna empty up the set one and fill it with set items, and then I'm gonna be good to go. Set stuff. Okay. We got the set stuff. I don't think there's more left. Oh, one more. We gotta get all this out of the way. Chimera Essence, was that for... Okay. Those four. For now, later on I'm gonna name them based on the classes, but enough sorting. I think I'm good for the sorting for now. Let's do some endgame. I'm only to fate. Oh, I need keys? No, actually I need keys for the arena. Just need a click here. Increase damage or cooldown recovery. Guess the XP is the same, so it doesn't matter for me. Let's do this one. Just a moment. I think one of my overlays got glitched. Just a second to fix that overlay. There we go. Where are they? Oh, there we go. Oh, the new enemies. Nice. We've got like 15 minutes more or so until half past midnight. So I'm gonna try and do a few maps until then.
Die, human. The hunt, human. The feast.
I find that most of the times I don't even need to use Spirit Plague or Mark for Death at this level. Of course later on when they become stronger I'm gonna need it, but for now even just Health Drain Wife. Just Drain Wife is enough most of the times. For the trash enemies at least. How's my resistances? I need to check them. Not so great, especially cold and lightning and fire. My elemental resistances are like tragic right now. And the other ones are not that great either, but at least better than 0.
It eludes me.
Sorry, I had to mute myself for a second. That was the pew pew pew, and that just happened.
It eludes
Oh, res, okay. Resi boy, die again.
me. It eludes me. Feel my wrath.
Wait, what was that shrine? Stunning shrine. Okay, well.
Die, humans.
It eludes me.
Okay.
Feel my wrath.
That's nice for crafting, maybe. Oh, strike avoidance. I always take stuff with strike avoidance. If it's just that on it. Level up. By the way, I don't remember me stopping to play this character at 43. I think I did quite a bit of arena last time I played on this character. I'm gonna look into my old stream. Maybe it was me playing a different character. But seriously, I hope there's a way to recover my lost saves. I really don't want to have to level up another mage and another beastmaster. And the gear I had on them was pretty much a lot of it was custom crafted, so that's probably gonna be the thing I care the most. The leveling up I can do easy. I can just create a character and just level it up from the early levels into the arena, and that's the easy part. But I don't want to have to do the story again on those characters. Just so annoying. Okay, what did I wanna grab now? I wanted to grab this one pointer. And probably... this one would be nice. Maybe 1 point here now. Is it just me, or does the glow of the chest look a little bit different than before? Primalist body armor. Mage body armor, okay. Where was that thing with crit strike avoidance? This one. Alright, this is to be saved. Let's do some more. Divine Era, Forest Trails. This one. Now I'm stacking some damage bonuses from the previous one with the one from this map. I hate those immortalized.
Wither before me.
Ah, fuck. I didn't even see that there was an enemy there. See, this should have turned transparent. This fucking thing in front of me, the big huge pillar or whatever it is. It should have turned transparent and show me there's an enemy, or at least show me an outline of the enemy behind the object to see that there's some sort of shitty little thing hiding there behind the wall. Because then I would not have stood right into the damage and I could have just moved. Alright, and there's some logging again. Keep forgetting what the hotkey for the FPS is. Maybe they removed it so that it won't be obvious how bad it is. And my Steam FPS overlay doesn't seem to want to work. I enabled it yesterday, it just doesn't want to start. Viper there, alright, me. Chance to poison, he chance to swallow melee stuff. Void Wing Nest. I don't remember the Void Wing Nest being before. Maybe there are new enemies that I've never seen. At least the nests I've not seen. The others I might have seen. Although even those Void Wings I don't remember. It seems like a new one. Both of them. Let's kill the fucking Mage. So that Scholar of the Ox is using the Glacier with the cascading AoEs. got them. Let's open the portal and kill the rest. Time 26. Alright, maybe one more map maybe after another one.
It eludes me.
Another unique, nice. I already have 2 of those. I'm gonna stockpile them. So I guess it's the same experience in either. Let's do that one. This looks like something that's gonna start shooting poison at me anytime.
It eludes me.
Bursted bursted by the debuff and damage combo. Let's try and group up more in a bunch. Oh, he resists poison damage. Those are like countering me. 'Cause I do a lot of poison. Thankfully the necrotic also... Oh fuck, my headset needs a recharge. Oh, I'm gonna just finish the map. It's gonna pew pew a few more times, this headset of mine. But I'm gonna recharge it after the stream ends. So just finish this map quickly. And tomorrow I'm probably gonna make another build video for Chaos Bane, by the way. Not sure if I'll be streaming Chaos Bane tomorrow, maybe I will. But expect another build video to be uploaded on my YouTube channel for Chaos Bane. I've already got 5... Oh fuck. I fucked up. I resized my window. Shit, now I don't see my HP. Fuck. Let's change the resolution quickly. It's not letting me change? Wow, really? Never mind. I just have to click here instead of here. I can't see my screen properly right now until I fix this. Oh, fuck. And my game crashed. Fuck this shit. It also this game managed to get my Firefox to crash too. This is just bullshit. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop streaming now. It's 31 past midnight. Thanks everyone for watching. Keep it cool and until next time.